Okay, I went to a secondhand store and I bought a couple things. It's pretty hard to do with one hand. Obviously bread rollers. I don't know how I got that hair in there, but it's kind of hard to do it with one hand. I got a fly around me here. Oh, no, I guess it was a hornet. So anyhow, bought a couple bread rollers, and what I wanted to do was make one of these rollers so I can put a radius in metal, because there's a piece of metal I have to make, and it's going to look like this for the spindles. So it's going to go around like that on roughly that angle. Even if it's not completely that angle, I can probably make it fit. But it's just going to be flat metal, like from the metal over there. So I'm going to have to put a curve in it. So I decided, I was watching a couple videos there, trying to figure out actually how to make that, and I noticed that they use, well, steel ones of these, and then obviously the more you tighten it up, the more of a bend it'll go in it. But I just seem to be just putting pressure on it, and I can get it to crank out a pretty good bend just by pushing down as I'm moving it. But obviously, as you can see, you can put a pretty good bend in it as you're working it through the rollers. You can see right now I've got a pretty good radius on that. So I'm going to need a radius something like that. So this is going to work. That's just a piece of metal I had kicking around anyway. So yeah, that's kind of what I was up to today. Looks like it's going to rain again, so I didn't want to really get too deep into it. I didn't want to get too many tools and stuff out in case it rained. So anyhow, this is a pretty easy way of making a roller that doesn't really cost a whole lot. I found this thing here that was probably for paper towel, and I just grabbed, there just happened to be, I think there was 3 of these. I grabbed all 3 of them. I wanted one that was thin here, luckily, and then there's a bigger one in the back, and there's this one. So it's like 3 different sizes that I got. Luckily that's what was there, but that's what worked out pretty good, because you want it to go in, but you want it to come up, and you want a tight radius right here to give you your bend, and you just keep on applying pressure. So yeah, that's what I was up to today. Cheers.